it's been a tough few weeks on the issue of freedom of speech. There's been a lot of debate about which side of the aisle is allowed to say what, and then what are the consequences for speech that people don't think is appropriate or don't like. And I think it's important to review the bidding, that the United States of America has freedom of speech written into our Constitution. We invented the concept that a citizen was free to speak their mind, even when people disagree, and there wouldn't be retribution. That was a radical idea when the United States invented it. But the thing about freedom of speech is that you can't just take the position that you only like free speech when it's your side or when someone agrees with you. If you want to be a real American patriot, you have to defend other people's right to freedom of speech. We saw problems with this week, right? The president had his leader of the FCC, a man named Brendan Carr, who, by the way, wrote Project 2025. He this week put real pressure on one of the TV networks to fire yet another late night host that makes jokes about President Trump. And the reason why this is so worrisome is because if we become a country where whoever's in power, whichever party's in power, can just say, we don't like the talk that's coming out of that person. We don't like the conversation that's coming out of that leader or that TV host. We effectively eat away at one of our country's most valued assets, which is that freedom of speech. So I'd ask everybody watching to just be honest about it, that we need to be okay with freedom of speech, whether we agree with it or not.